You said that there are two main advantages to assisting designers in the process. I guess the second advantage is that if they develop their 3D model to a very high degree of detail, that decreases the amount of work that y'all have to do when they pass off the model to y'all.
That's correct. To be honest, there is still a lot of improvement in that process. We're working on it, especially with just building information modeling as a process as we see it is something that we develop together also with certain designers, with certain architects. And what we see is that a lot of people are gathering a lot of knowledge in this field. But I think what's important is to kind of link the disciplines and get to the point where eventually the process is a seamless process. I think in an ideal world, you design something as an architect and we generate the machine data right out of that specific model that you have already created. To be honest, we're not quite there yet, but it's a long process, but we're on the way and we've made a lot of big improvements already. And we're really getting to the point where we see not just additional work because the method is a bit more complicated, but we see the benefit. Imagine, for example, as a designer, eventually you get feedback from your municipality, from the building code, or your client just changes something. Let's assume you change around some windows. Now, in a traditional way, you would draw new plans, you would hand them to the construction company, you get new estimates, you get new schedules, etc., etc. Now, with the model, you move a window, you change the size, and it's seamlessly going through. We'll have a new price, a new schedule, and there's absolutely no delays.
As opposed to what people are currently doing right now. Yeah.
I think so, but I mean, you have to see it's also somewhat a shift in mindset. Like you as a client and also you as an architect, you have to be willing to make certain decisions earlier than what you're used to. It doesn't mean you have to make more decisions. As in a traditional stick built or concrete house, eventually you will have to decide where your kitchen is going to be, where your bathroom is going to be, but also where is your water outlet, where is your power outlet, etc. But instead of choosing it in the end, once you're in the room, you're doing it a lot earlier. And then, especially is helpful if we have a 3D model, you put on your VR goggles, you walk through your virtual house, you get to see the exact same thing that you would see on a building site, just a lot earlier. Therefore, you can make good decisions.